Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Today, we're going to talk about the change from going to pre K into kindergarten. Now, right now, you might be in a pre K classroom and you might be wondering, what's it going to be like next year when I go to kindergarten? Well, that's what we're going to talk about today. We're going to do a little book walk through a kindergarten book, and we're going to talk about the things that are the same. Some things are different in kindergarten, but a whole bunch of things are the same, just like it is now for you in pre K. Let's look at this book, friends. It's called Kindergarten Kids, and some people made this book a long time ago to talk about real kids in school and what they do. Let's look at these photographs and let's talk about what you might see when you go to kindergarten. If I look at the front cover, I see a little girl sharing that she has lost a tooth. Did you know that when you go to kindergarten, your body changes and you might lose one of your baby teeth? It happens a lot in kindergarten. If it happens, don't be scared. Get the tooth, show it to your teacher, and she'll help take care of you. It's a good thing when you lose a tooth. Now you have room for your big grown up teeth to come in. I also see some friends playing with dolls. I see a friend at the calendar, and I see a friend looks like he's doing some science experiments. Do you do those things in your pre K classroom right now? I bet you do. You're going to make friends, guys, just like now. I bet you have a lot of friends in your pre K classroom. Well, when you go to kindergarten, you will too. You might be a little nervous at first, but hang in there. Pretty soon you're going to have a whole new group of friends. Your teacher will get to know you and she will take care of you. So don't worry. Kindergarten, guys, it's a wonderful, wonderful place. You'll have pretend centers just like you do now. You'll have computers just like you probably do now in your pre K classroom. Your teacher is going to love you, my friends. She's going to take care of you. You'll get to know her, and she'll get to know you, and it's going to be okay. In your pre K classroom right now, do you ever play with Legos or blocks or Unifix cubes? In kindergarten, you'll do the same thing. Do you see this little boy right here? He made a tower with his Unifix cubes. You'll probably do that same thing in kindergarten. You might use them for counting, adding, or subtracting. Same stuff, my friends. You'll do some science experiments. You'll say the Pledge of Allegiance, just like you do right now in your pre K class. I love this picture. The teacher is sitting next to her student, helping her with a puzzle. Will your kindergarten teacher help you with the things you're doing? Yes, she's going to help you just like your pre K teacher will. She's going to read you stories. You're going to have projects. Here the class looks like they're making something with a lot of different materials. Do you see that? I wonder, my friends, do you know how to write your name? If you don't worry. But when you go to kindergarten, you'll be working on writing your name and a lot of other words. Here's a teacher with a writing chart, and they're doing a writing lesson together. So you'll be working with pencils and crayons, just like you are right now in pre K. Here's a student drawing a picture. It looks like might be in her writing journal. Here's a little girl coloring, and it looks like she's coloring the letter S paper. Same stuff that you do in pre K, guys. Same stuff. Same stuff. You'll celebrate birthdays. I see friends with crowns. I see a little girl right there with maybe a birthday crown. You might even cook. You might make special things like applesauce or gingerbread cookies at Christmas. Same kind of things that you do in pre-K. You'll do those same kind of things in kindergarten. Now, there is one big difference between pre-K and kindergarten for a lot of friends. Kindergarten is longer sometimes, and you go to special things like music class or art class or PE where you get to exercise. So at the end of the day in kindergarten, you might be tired. This little guy, he looks really, really tired. But that's okay because it's going to be a good kind of tired. Here's a little boy that looks a little sad. Look at his face. Friends, does everybody get a little sad sometimes? Yes. Does everybody miss their mommy and daddy sometimes when they're at school? Yes. And that might happen in kindergarten too. But the kindergarten teacher is going to take care of you. And at the end of the day, you go back to your parents or your grandparents or whoever it is that takes care of you. In kindergarten, you'll be doing science experiments. Maybe you're going to plant some little seeds and help them grow. My class did this year. We planted some white lima bean seeds, and the plants grew really, really tall. We'll do that same kind of thing in kindergarten. Music. Look at these friends. They've got some rhythm sticks and they're dancing or singing. You'll have music when you go to kindergarten, just like now, just like pre-K. Here's pictures of friends outside. This little girl looks like she might be on the top of a slide. This little girl's swinging. Do you ever play outside in your pre-K class? You'll do the same thing when you go to kindergarten. Same thing, same thing. You'll read books together with friends. You'll giggle and talk just like you do now in your pre-K class. I love this picture too. Look at this little boy. He's giving his teacher a big hug at the end of his first day of kindergarten. So, friends, going to kindergarten might make you a little nervous at first, but if you remember, you're going to be doing the same kind of things that you already know how to do. You'll have a great time in kindergarten. Bye, my friends. See you next time.